And let me tell you the story of a very dear friend of mine. At the time, the costume designer of the music hall in New York. She told me one day of her difficulty in working with one of the producers who invariably criticized and rejected her best work unjustly, that he was often rude and seemed deliberately unfair to her. Upon hearing her story, I reminded her, as I'm reminding you, that men can only echo to us that which we whisper to them in secret. What now? Men can only echo to us that which we whisper to them in secret. I had no doubt but that she silently argued with the producer, not in the flesh, but in quiet moments to herself. She confessed that she did just that each morning as she walked to work. I asked her to change her attitude toward him, to assume that he was congratulating her on her fine designs, and she, in turn, was thanking him for his praise and kindness. This young designer took my advice, and as she walked to the theater, she imagined a perfect relationship of the producer praising her work, and she, in turn, responding with gratitude for his appreciation. This she did morning after morning, and in a very short while, she discovered for herself that her own attitude determined the scenery of her existence. The behavior of the producer completely reversed itself. He became the most pleasant professional employer she had ever encountered. His behavior merely echoed the changes that she had whispered within herself. What she did was by the power of imagination. Her fantasy led his, and she herself dictated to him the discourse they eventually had together at the time she was seemingly walking alone. Let us set ourselves here and now a daily exercise of controlling and disciplining our imagination.